Thank you. To the bill.
To the bill.
Thank you. You know, I can appreciate our colleagues on both sides of the aisle that have worked very hard in this transit bill, and I gave it some attention, but admittedly, the transit bill didn't impact me until you guys were negotiating who was going to be in power and how all that was going to work, until it came to the money. And Senator, I couldn't help but to recognize that you know, we've heard oftentimes how much the Chicago people contribute to us down here in downstate or in rural parts of Illinois. And then part of one of your amendments was a very expensive, hundreds of millions of dollars in this Amazon tax. And so it kind of struck me because I looked around my communities and I don't have transit, but I'm paying for your transit. And so we asked, do we take care of ourselves? But I don't think my people should be paying for your people's transit. And that's exactly what this bill is going to do. And then I start to dig in a little bit deeper into this bill, and everything you guys say when it comes to food deserts and fighting for working families and fighting for minorities, you guys want to put a tax on prescription deliveries. You guys are going to put a tax on every Amazon package that delivers into our communities. You're going to put a tax on Grubhub and Instacart and all these different taxes. Just tax, tax, tax. And you know, our people are going to wake up in our districts and they're going to be really, really upset because we're paying for your dysfunction. We're paying for your problems. It's bad enough that the people from Chicago come and start creating problems in Chicago, then they go to the suburbs, then they come to Rockford, then they come into my areas. Now I got to pay for the taxes too. And our people are going to be really, really upset. You know, when Governor Pritzker came out and he said, you know, we're not going to sign a gerrymandered map, he went ahead and did it. Then he said during COVID, you know, we're not going to, we're going to lock down and stay in place and keep everybody safe. And then he sent his family to Florida. Then he said, you know what, we got to invest in Illinois and we care about Illinois so much. We got to invest in Illinois, put Illinois first. And he parks all his money in the Grand Caymans. It'll be really, really interesting because the governor just a few days ago just said, I am not going to support a broad tax. Is there anybody in this chamber that hasn't done an online purchase? Anybody? You are all going to get nailed on this tax, and this is an unpopular mayor that's got a 9% approval rating, and you're all going to bail out this idiot. Every one of you. You're going to bail out an unpopular mayor on a dysfunctional system, and all of our people are going to pay the damn bill. Every one of them. Everyone we represent. There is nobody that's not going to get hit by this bill. Hundreds of millions of dollars. We all get hit, and now nobody's going to ride this thing where I live. Everybody else is. And we're bailing out Chicago and a terrible mayor, a dysfunctional city. They need to fix their own crap and stay the hell out of ours. Thank you.